Welcome to a Life Illuminated podcast. I'm your host, Jack McAdoo, bringing you the show that shines a light on the path to a more purposeful and fulfilling life. Whether you're looking for motivation, direction, or just a little extra inspiration, we've got you covered. Good day. Aloha, everyone. I hope you're doing well. I hope this finds you doing well. I thank you so very, very much for being here and allowing me into your space and giving me the time to share this episode with you. I want to master mindsets. How do we master our mind? Master your mind, master your life. We've all heard that before, right? But before we get into it, let's all take a deep breath. Breathe in. And exhale. Gives us a chance to just de-stress for a little bit and begin to focus on our message today. And hopefully you'll be able to absorb some of it, man, and that it benefits you in some way. But yes, master your mind, master your life. And it's true. Our brain is the most sophisticated computer in existence. And it's how we manage our thoughts and our mind that creates our mindset, which in turn creates our reality. And can we master it? Yes, we can. I'm not talking about knowing everything that happens and you have the answers to everything and, technical questions and things that you really didn't study or know about. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your well-being in your reality and how you live within your space. And you have to master your mindset to be able to do that. And it's not easy and it's not hard either. It just takes tweaking of how we think, how we go about issues that arise, from day to day. It's just a reaction in how we solve problems. Our mind is so busy. We have that monkey mind. Our thoughts seem to be everywhere. But we will focus on the things that we like to know, or, focus on the things that we like to hear, that we're used to, that we've programmed our subconscious mind with. For instance, if you're walking down a busy street, you hear all this noise. And that's it. You just hear the noise. You're not focused on what's being said. You're not focused on a taxi honking its horn. You're not focused on any of that. You could be in just your own world, but as soon as someone says your name, bam, you know what I mean? Your focus now turns to that because it's something that you're familiar with and something that you know subconsciously is your name. So you're going to spin around to see who called your name. And then you're going to engage with that person negatively, positively, or if it's someone you never met, with curiosity. And that's how our mind works. So it's about changing mindset. And the best way to change your mindset to, basically have something positive in your life at all times, because we all want to be positive. Mindsets create our reality, so we want the best reality for ourselves, and it takes practice. Like I've always said, everything takes practice, but we need to be aware of our thoughts. It is the primary key to mastering mindset, and we need to be aware of our thoughts all the time. We need to just be aware of them, to focus on our thoughts. Just go out for a day, just see what you're thinking about. See who you're coming into contact with. Analyze your conversations throughout the day. It requires some mindfulness through self-reflection and meditation to be able to do this. It honestly does. You need to take a few minutes each day to observe your thoughts. No judgment. No judgment on your thoughts. Just notice if they were positive, if they were negative, if they were helping or hindering you in achieving your goals. What were your thoughts about that day? Analyze them and think about it. You know what I mean? Just, gosh, I was really rude to that person today, or man, I had the most positive experience getting coffee this morning. What were your thoughts? Were they, oh man, if I just study this, I'll be better at that subject? Whatever. master your thoughts that way, okay? Just take some time to go over your thoughts. This is for self-help, self-improvement. You know, you're going on this journey of bettering yourself, right? And you want to better the reality around you, and this is where it begins. It's like going to school for yourself. You have to do these things. And one of the best ways, yes, is to reflect on the day, reflect on what thoughts you have and had, and how you can change them for your betterment. If you're trying to get this positive life and create this amazing reality, you need to get rid of some of that negative. You need to challenge your negative thoughts. Negative thoughts are going to hold you back. They're going to limit your potential. And you know it. Whenever you have a negative thought, challenge it, man. Challenge it. Asking, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it necessary? And if it's any one of those things, you need to let it go and replace it with a more positive and an empowering thought. Recognize when you're falling into that negative space. If you're in a situation where it's going to become argumentative, and we've all been there, you call something, you call about a bill, or you call customer service and you're placed on hold and they're not giving you the right response that you like or that you were expecting, a lot of people tend to go off. Why? Why did you go off? I know the feeling. I've done it too, man. But why do we do that? Why? Why did you go neg? What triggered it? Did you go into the phone call thinking that they better not do this? You need to change it around. Look, everything is not peaches and cream. Sometimes we need things done, and customer service is a perfect example. We call knowing that we don't want this particular answer, but we have to go into it knowing that we could get that answer and that we don't need to explode on it. We just need to condition ourselves. Well, if we don't receive the message that we want, what else can we do? It doesn't end there. But then you have a shitty day because you reacted in a negative way. Was it true? Yeah, it was true. You blew up. But so, again, if we go into that situation, it takes practice. That if we don't get the answer that we desire, we need to learn to be in control. Because if we're not, our whole day's shot. And then we're focused on it. What else can we do? And then we're hectic. Our mind is racing. We're not thinking clearly on the way to handle a certain situation that we called about. It takes some practice, man. Ask yourself, why did I go neg? And before you get into that thing, that situation, whatever it may be that could cause you to go, neg, realize what it would take to go into it knowing that you could get the outcome that you don't desire. I hope that makes sense to you. Focus on what you want. Don't dwell on what you don't want. Focus your thoughts and energy on what you want. It's that simple. Focus on it. Visualize your desired outcome and imagine yourself already having achieved it. We all know that. It's a practice. Visualization is part of your meditation and or separate of it. Two different practices. It'll help you attract those positive energies and opportunities that will align with your goals. Okay? We all have not all of us, but some have vision boards and they look at it. I've always said you can't just stare at it and nothing, and stuff's going to just fall out of the sky. It doesn't work that way. Visualize the life that you desire. Feel those emotions. Sit in those emotions. It's not pretend. It's visualizing the life for you, the life that you desire. Removing the negativity surrounding things, right? And see yourself on that vacation. See yourself in that promotion. See yourself as being more kind, more loving. See those things. And then the most important thing in the visualization is that you need to take action. Positive thoughts alone is not going to change your reality, man. You could sit here and talk about, I want this new BMW or I want that Mercedes, or I want this, or I want that. Saying that and just visualizing it is not going to just make it happen. You need to take some steps and take some action towards those thoughts. That's what makes things happen. break the goals down into manageable steps and take action each and every day. Even if it's just a small step, man. Just write your goals down and take a step every single day towards those goals. That's going to help you build some momentum. It's going to actually just create positive momentum in your life for the things desired. And that's what taking action is. The universe is going to take care of everything. The creator already knows. It's already there for you. You just have to take the action and create that mindset to meet the thing that's desired, the goal desired. And it doesn't help to be around people that are just negative all day. You need to surround yourself with positivity. Your environment is greatly going to influence your mindset. You need to surround yourself with positive people who support and encourage you. You don't need the negative influences that are, going to bring you down, saying, "Oh, that's bullshit. Oh, that's woo-woo." No, it doesn't work that way. You got to fill your environment with positivity, man. You got to listen to some uplifting music, the music that you desire, something that's just going to uplift you. Read inspiring books. Focus on the things that make you happy. It's that simple. Stay away from something negative. If someone invites you somewhere and you know it's going to just be a negative vibe for you, why go? Don't go just to appease someone else. Appeasing someone else and going against what you feel and know is going to trigger you or is not pleasing to you, why do it? Why put yourself through that? You're creating this negative space, this unattractive space for yourself. Mastering your mindset, man, it takes time and effort. It requires a commitment to your self-improvement, and you have to have this willingness to challenge yourself. But if you're going to practice and be persistent with it, man, you can change your reality just by changing the way you think. You truly can. Everything is practice. You are your mindset. What you think is your reality. We all know this, man. Stay away from the negative. Mindset is everything. Nurture it. Nurture your mindset to create this amazing reality for yourself. Your mindset has to be your priority, your top priority. Well, my family is. Yeah, but if you have the wrong mindset, how can you be the best for your family? My relationship is, how can you be the best for them? If you have the wrong mindset and you're constantly living in that negative space, how can you be the best for someone else? Because you have to be the best for you first. You're not perfect. We are perfectly created, imperfect individuals. We are. And we strive every day through life chasing these goals to become what we call, quote unquote, perfect, the perfect life. It's a play on words, and know that. We can create the life that satisfies us, but we have to find those things that really and truly satisfy. What are they? Think about it. Writing things down, it helps you master those things and see clearly what it is that you desire. You may think you want something. Write down what you desire, that goal, and then the steps to that goal and what it would require and the feeling of that goal. Sometimes things can change when we're trying to seek a goal. Write it down and master it. If it resonates, don't hesitate to do it. If it doesn't, stop it. Be persistent and consistent with the things that help you create the life you desire. Creating the life that you desire, building a positive, surrounding for your life is going to help you with everything else. Everything else, your family, your relationships, your company, your business, your employment, everything. See the world as it is, not what it's not. You know what I mean? Just see the positivity in everything. We just look for negativity. That's like the news. The news just pumps out negative stuff, overblown. It's not the news anymore. I mean, if you watch the news, do your thing, do you. But for me, if you analyze the news, if I sat there and turned it on just to see what they were actually saying, not the story, but what they were saying, it's usually doom and gloom. I don't need that. I'll watch the weather, or sports or something like that. Because a lot of people can just be depressed by hearing the news, and you don't need that. If watching the news causes you depression, walk away. Yeah, man, your mindset is it should be the most important thing in your life because it determines everything in your life. And you know that. It just takes work. It's remastering your life. Remastering it, man. Waking up each day, looking at the things you've written down to achieve your goals, and think about that one thing you can do today that you can scratch off your list that's going to put you closer to the reality that you desire. Just think about it. I want the perfect spouse, the perfect relationship. Well, are you stepping out knowing that everything isn't going to be perfect? Number one. And number two, to look for the person that you can be attracted to and loving to. Are you stepping into that space? Are you getting out? Are you going to where that person resides? Because where that person resides, they're there looking for you. That's the perfect example of the universe providing you with everything. Everything is already there. You just need to match the frequency and meet it. The person that you are looking for in your life, the one that you desire a beautiful relationship with, they're there, and you know it. You know that they're out there. They're not being born today. They're out there. They exist. They're going about their daily life right now, just as you are. But by putting yourself out there, by putting that frequency and that desire and that mindset out there, and you working towards that goal, you're going to go somewhere where that person is, and then you're going to meet. And that's all she wrote. It's history after that. That's how it works with, everything that you desire. It's meeting the frequency. That car that you want is out there. That love that you want is out there. That forgiveness is out there. There is someone waiting to forgive you. Waiting. They've thought about it too. They have thought about forgiving you. So that forgiveness exists. You just have to go meet it by becoming humble and creating the mindset of humility. You can be humble. Sometimes, and in my story, when I speak to audiences, that's part of my story, my humility. I used to get slapped upside the head in life, man. Just beaten up because of my mindset. Things just would happen because I created all that noise. I would create all the noise around me, a lot of it bad. And I would just plow into shit, just plow into it. And then when you lose everything in life, literally lose everything, you can hear a voice that just tells you, you need to be humble. And that's what happened with me. I'll never forget my instance. I was sitting by a stream. I was with a friend in Kentucky, Kentucky. Nothing wrong with Kentucky. For me, it's different, but that's where I was. And this voice just said, you need to be humble. Let it all go. Let everything go. How you perceive things, how you are being authentic in your life. You need to be humble. And it resonated with me. It resonated with me. And then there were people I went and asked forgiveness, of, and it was there. They're like, gosh, all you got to do is ask. We've gave you a long time ago. And it de-stresses. Life is amazing. It's amazing how everything works. Synchronicity is just a beautiful thing. If you sit back and look at it, if you could just change your mind a little bit and sit back and just really look at your life, look at the things around you, the beauty in what's around you, and create that movement within yourself for change. Man, everything we desire is there. That's the beauty of it. It already exists. It already exists, and we just need to go get it. It doesn't happen overnight in a lot of instances. Sometimes it can. I get that. But a lot of it is just straightening out what is between our ears, this brain, this computer, the most powerful thing on this planet. We don't come into this world with a, tell-all book, instructions on how to operate our mind. But if we can focus on the things that we desire, the goals that we desire, the feelings, the vibrations of all the things in life that we desire, excuse me, we can have it. And we are supposed to. We're not supposed to be trudging around all day in negativity and bullshit and lack and ungratefulness. And we're not supposed to be there. We're not supposed to be in that frequency, in that vibration. We are supposed to be fulfilling our life's purpose, enjoying the fruits of labors, and living the life that we've created, which are a reflection of our dreams and our desires. And sometimes it takes work to get there, man. But it all begins with the mind, with the mindset. Master our mind, master our life. Wouldn't you just rather have that? I thank you so very, very much for giving me your space and your time today. I hope this message resonated with you, this episode resonated with you. But I thank you. I hope that you have an amazing day, amazing afternoon, amazing evening, no matter where you're listening to this at. And I thank you, and I'll see you on the next episode. I'm Jack McAdoo. This is A Life Illuminated. Peace and aloha, everyone.